fans del antro, a todos mis compañeros del antro, ¡feliz año nuevo!
Oh! You're not gonna disrespect me.
Oh! Dana White's hand is rated E. E for?
Rated E for
Dana White definitely took a page out of Sean Connery's.
Years ago, you did an interview, which may come back to haunt you. What, you know what I'm going to say, right?
No.
Okay. You did an interview in which you said, not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No, not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
What would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. Yeah? They want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word. They want to say it again, and get into a really provocative situation. Then I think it's absolutely right.
To give her a good slap?
Yeah, absolutely.
What if she gives you a good slap back?
Well, then you get into another area. I mean, then maybe she's getting to like it, and then it becomes something else. I don't know.
Referring me.
Perfect. Maybe she's getting to like it, and then it becomes something else. I don't know.
Referring me.
But no. Seriously, I think that it's the last resort. He's not going to do it because he wants to do it. Huh?
Wait till people see this interview. Are you going to get mail?
Might get some female. Might get some female.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Ladies, and yes, I'm talking to all you ladies out there. If you ever dare to put your hands on a man,
Bloody fucking dead!
if you ever dare to stick your hands in the mouth of a lion, then you have to bear the consequences of you getting ripped to shreds and absolutely crushed.
Especially the people that I don't like start coming after me. Nobody fires back more than I do.
Nobody fires back more than I do.
That guy is dangerous.
I don't give a f.
It just makes me cringe.
Is this your lowest moment as president of UFC?
No doubt about it. Absolutely, 100%.
And I'm disgusted.
As the UFC president, Dana White is the man who clearly understands the rules of the fight game.
Do you not know the fucking rules? Do you not know how this game is played?
Rule number 1, as a man, you never ever lay your hands on a woman. Rule number 2, if a woman ever put her hands on you, then forget rule number 1. Dana White waxed that ass.
He needs some milk.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
They both deserve a $50K bonus for the performance of the night.
Was this perhaps one of the highlights of your career?
No, this is literally the best night of my career ever.
Now, Dana White, how do you feel about your performance?
The movie's got lots of media to do. A record-breaking night, the fastest title fight in UFC history. What went through your mind when that happened?
Holy
And Dana, one last question. Do you ever think there'll be a rematch between you and your wife for the heavyweight title belt?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. 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 We'll see what happens again.
We all saw the video. We all saw that Dana White's wife slapped him first. And Dana White just responded. He did not want this fight to go into the hands of the judges. And you guys know what's crazy? That when a woman hits a man first, it's absolutely okay. But when a man responds, it's considered domestic abuse.
Okay, I want to talk about this equal rights shit. I just saw a man getting assaulted, and I called the police. When the police arrived, they assumed the female was the one being abused. I had to show them the cameras of her swinging her water bottle at him, picking up a metal pole and swinging at his head, throwing her backpack at him, and then him grabbing everything, putting it down on the floor, saying, "Stop, or I will defend myself." And then she got smacked. Suddenly, like, a bunch of people showed up talking about, "Why are you hitting females, blah, blah, blah." Where the fuck were you at when he was getting assaulted? Where? Where were you at? You want all this equal right bullshit, but there's so many double standards for your equal rights. If you want equal rights, I better be able to smack anybody I fucking want to. Whether it's a female, male, I don't give a fuck. Abuse is abuse. Assault is assault. I will not stand for it.
Modern problems requires modern solutions. Look at this Karen here, this party pooper, this little weasel. The ride is not even over yet and the bitch already wants to speak with the manager. Look at all these Karens moving in herds. We need to stop them before they expand, because all these Karens do is sit behind a computer screen and cry about equal rights and throw men under the bus. Well, modern problems require modern solutions. How about this for equal rights, huh? Cheek slaying RKO of Fury! So I was on TMZ, and TMZ titled this Dana White slaps wife, but it should be Dana White defends himself from his wife's abuse. Now, Bill Burr once said,
Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement. What are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying? Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go. Every day. You didn't do it, right? Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day, paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason. I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a story.
A wise man once said, equal rights, equal fights.
Round one, fight.
He needs some milk.
Now, after the whole incident, the media just went ape shit on Dana White. They wanted him to be fired from the UFC, and they wanted him to step down as the UFC president.
But now, I want to ask you, since you've had a few days now, and that's sort of been the big takeaway, that what message does that send about domestic violence, that a president of a company would get away, and you're talking about repercussions in your personal life, but people are talking about repercussions in a professional life. Is there any thoughts that you have? Or
the only thing that matters is my personal life. What else is there?
Well, I think the people who are talking about it, the narrative, say that there has to be, there should be some professional consequence.
Okay, so what should it be?
No one seems to really have an opinion on that.
I hear you.
So my final question is, had Endeavor came to you and said, hey, we do think that you should that we need you to step away for 30 days, 45 days, 6 months, whatever it was, what would your reaction have been to that had Endeavor asked that?
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
I told you I was going to leave in 2016 with the sale. Could have sat out during, you know, what should my punishment be?
Yeah. I guess.
And you say there's going to be repercussions in your personal life, but none in your professional life. But what matters other than my personal life?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
I'm the boss.
Nothing matters except for my personal life. This is great. Love doing it. Don't have to do it.
Thank you.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna shave my head because it seems like all bald people are G's. Dana White is the big G.
That guy is dangerous.
He's the big boss. And you cannot fire your boss. You cannot fire yourself.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss. It's my way and no other way. End of story, you know?
Now, the average guy is not Dana White. If this happened to the average guy, he's absolutely fucked. And it's just crazy to me that one woman can single-handedly destroy your whole career, destroy your whole life, everything that you worked so hard for in a matter of seconds.
When a man is striving in life, there's always a woman out there to f it up.
Now, before I close out this video, allow me to share this story with you guys. So I have a neighbor, and he is a retired police officer for over 20 years. And he tells me, whenever there is a domestic violence scene, now here's where it gets interesting. Whenever he has to report to a domestic violence scene, and when the girl starts running up to them, she starts yelling, "Oh, he hit me, he did this, and he did that, XYZ. Most likely, she is the one who started it, and the guy is the victim. Now, if it's the other way around, if she's sitting down, she's being quiet, she's not saying much, usually it's the guy that started it, and she is the victim." And I thought about it. I was like, damn, he's actually pretty right. So fellas, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
People ask that all the time, is it too much about me? I'm the friggin' promoter of the fight. What do you guys want me to crawl under a rock and hide when we have a fight? I'm the one guy that's always linked to every fight because I'm the guy out there telling you why you want to watch this fight. You know, I sell the fights. That's what I do for a living.
If you weren't on this wild ride, if somehow the UFC disappeared tomorrow, what would we see Dana White doing?
I'd be parking your car out here at the valet, here at the Wynn.